Okay, the fifth video here is going to be about adding templates, and I'm going to show you how this works quite well using to interface with Learn so that you kind of don't have to do work twice. So here's the Monday, August 27th. Here's my day that I had set up. So let's say I'm working for communications on Tuesday and Thursday, and I have to set up this course, but they actually want me to use a template. I know in the TEP program, they will offer you a template if you want to use that to help you with your lesson planning, and it starts with the outcomes, of course, and the date and the course names. So you can actually upload this template and it will appear in each of the courses that you assign it to. The first thing you have to do is go to your browser here, your dashboard, and you're going to go to templates. And from here, I'm going to create a new template. I have one saved in Word, so I'm just going to simply upload the template. I'm going to open it up from my OneDrive. And here is the lesson template. And I'm just going to copy it. So I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to right-click and copy it. So I never do this. Copy. I always use shortcut keyboards. I'm going to copy it, and I'm just going to go back to Chalk on board, and I'm going to paste it. And it's now an editable text. I can type in here, and I can change the font a little bit, so I can make this italics. Whoops, what's that? Here, you make that italics if I want, and I can just create it as makes sense to me. Okay, so here's a template that I give to my students. Okay, so I'm going to name it. Whoops. I'm going to name it, and I'm going to say template. AAA template, so that's assessment and, pardon me, acquiring, applying, and activating. And then some would say a quadruple template, which would also be the assessment. So how to design it, you can see it's set up to how you're going to activate your class to get ready to learn, how you're going to activate prior knowledge, how you're going to acquire the content, how the student's going to acquire the content, and how you're going to assist or mentor them to do so, and then how are they going to actually apply it, and then ultimately you're going to end up assessing it. And this can be both formative and summative. And okay, so I'm going to just make sure I've named it. This is the way I want it. I'm going to go back and just clean this up a little bit. Don't want this because this is going into the template. Whoops, here you. Okay, and I'm going to click on Assign to Class. I can now pick the class that I want to assign it to. So it's only going to appear in the communications class. So it's not going to appear in the Math for Trades. And I'm going to hit Close. And I can also assign it to different semesters. Right now I only have one, but if I wanted to, I could assign it to different semesters. I'm going to hit Close. And I'm going to go back to Planboard. And I'm going to go to the Tuesday, the 28th. And here you go. My template is in here. I just simply click, and away I go. And I can add in links. Here I can embed videos. Pardon me, embed videos. I can add tables. And of course, I can still upload files to attach to the day. And I can also choose templates individually if I wanted to just do it class by class as well. So a really nice piece of software. I'm going to go back. I'm going to hit save. And I'm going to go back to Monday because I had some stuff in there. I wanted to just show you. I'm going to have Learn up here. So I'm just going to put my windows side by side here and get organized. Okay, I'm all organized here, and I've got my Planboard up on the left-hand side, and I have my Learn on the right-hand side. So I have Learn in the in a sandbox. So this is really just an area that I get to play around in without changing any content of my real courses. So it works the same, but it's just not a real course. It's just for playing around. So that's why it's called the sandbox. Okay, so I'm just gonna clean this up a little bit. So here is the class that I have those attachments to. I'm going to click to edit, and I'll be able to see them. And here they are. So the fractions worksheets, and then I had a PowerPoint for that was created actually in slides. So I have a PowerPoint and fractions. I want to pop this into Learn. Okay, so I'm just going to hit and go, okay, let's create some content. Let's go to course content. And I'm just going to add a module. And I'm going to say module 1. Real creative here. And create that. Okay, now it gives me the opportunities to put in files. So here's where things get interesting. I can just click on my 2 files that I have. I have my fractions and my plan board. And what I can do is, get away there, what I can do is I can just drop them right into Learn. And this is going to save me so much time. And I'm going to pop this one in as well. And I have my resources put in like that, super fast. So I can use my plan board for that daily time, and I can use plan board day by day, and then I can kind of pop those resources as I want into Learn that I want my students to see, and it just keeps everything together. I don't have to have, you know, I'm terrible for having a OneDrive and a Google Drive and a Dropbox and then a flash drive and then a hard drive on my computer. And so, you know, having this all in Planboard just makes me really, really organized, and it's so easy to copy everything into Learn. And I'm going to show you next video how to copy stuff from Planboard to kind of duplicate your semesters. So once this work is done, you tweak it year after year. And the same thing with Learn. You can just copy your entire shell over from one semester to the next semester, and so everything will kind of replicate. You copy your Planboard semester, you copy your Learn shell, and then you're just ready to get going, and you can concentrate on tweaking your lessons, making better assessments, freeing up some time for students, or, you know, maybe tackling that ever-present marking. So the next video is going to show you how to do all that copying stuff.